Story 1. Kento Bento. His last video was about the Japanese hijack plane, where university students wanted to fly to North Korea, and he left the story on a cliffhanger. If I remember correctly, he had a nervous breakdown after that and took a break from producing videos, but promised he would finish the story, and the video would come out in April. That was 4 years ago. Story 2. Desert Drifter. He passed away recently from injuries sustained in a car accident. Such a tragic loss. He was a lovely person, truly respectful toward the places he visited. Story 3. The Sauce immediately comes to mind. He will always have his most loyal subscribers rewatching his content. With the quality of his content and his personality, he has earned a dedicated fanbase. I would prefer that he uploads rarely but continues to deliver high-quality content rather than produce low-quality material just to make money. Story 4. Simply Illogical is still posting streams, but I miss the chaotic product tests and the required montages. Story 5. I know it's borderline impossible with Joji being as famous as he is right now among the mainstream audience, but I dream of waking up one day to see him upload one final video for proper closure. Story 6. Physics Girl had amazing educational videos, but she now has long COVID, myalgic encephalomyelitis, and chronic fatigue syndrome and is unable to function. She just managed to stand up some time ago after approximately 2 years. Story 7. It's not dead yet because he still occasionally posts a new video, but definitely Soviet Womble. His commentary videos are some of the funniest things I've ever seen, and his documentary videos are top tier. I just wish he was more active like he used to be. What's not technically dead is Team 4-Star. The amount of stress that went into creating Dragon Ball Z Abridged caused them to burn out and give up after the Cell Saga. But I will always give those another watch because they are truly the best fan-made Dragon Ball Z content that exists. The writing, the voice acting, and the editing are all amazing, and I wish they had stuck it out and just worked on a longer schedule instead of forcing videos out in a specific time frame. Story 8. Chain Bear. I was already interested in Formula 1, but his videos helped me understand some of the more technical and tactical aspects of the sport. Story 9. Photonic Induction is a fascinating creator from the UK who hasn't uploaded anything in 3 years, but he always had a quirky sense of humor when he posted videos of blowups, burnouts, and overvolts. As of this writing, he has over 600,000 subscribers. Story 10. Jenna Marbles was the only YouTuber I watched religiously every week when a new video was released because her content always made me laugh. I miss her. Story 11. Corp's husband shut down entirely from streaming and music making, as far as I know, when he allegedly got doxxed. Story 12. Bardic Broadcasts. I'm not sure it's actually inactive, but he posts once every year or two, so it's kind of hard to tell when it's finally over. Story 13. I was really sad that Kayla Elise deleted her entire channel when she stopped making videos. She was one of the few true crime creators who genuinely cared about the cases she covered. Story 14. I was watching Jenna Marbles from the very beginning, and my boyfriend and I looked forward to her videos that she uploads every Wednesday or Thursday. I hope you were happy, Jenna. Story 15. Mitten Squad used to upload a lot of Fallout content, playing the games in interesting ways. While it may not have been groundbreaking, it was always fun to watch. He recently passed away due to complications related to alcoholism. Story 16. Fluffy Talks. Before he sold his channel, he was posting hilarious content. 34 Nails to the Head and Neck is my absolute favorite. Story 17. Strider 7X used to make many interesting videos about the original Paper Mario on Nintendo 64. Sadly, there was a major controversy surrounding his ex-girlfriend, and he has been absent since. It's a real shame because the quality of his videos was improving, and I would have loved to see where his channel could have gone. Story 18. Raccoon Eggs. They are one of the few channels that can post after a few years and still gather a large audience. Most people just move on, but this creator is too funny not to subscribe to and keep anticipating a new video. Story 19. Vagrant Holiday. Surely the most sarcastic videos on how to live frugally to the extreme in foreign countries. The same person is behind Surveillance Cameraman, I believe. Story 20. Fun Haws. Warner ended the channel with Rooster Teeth, but I still rewatch their videos all the time. For anyone else mourning the loss who doesn't know about them, Astrogoblin is a new channel with former members and a similar vibe. Story 21. Dazed but Not Confused is run by Doug Kramer, an actor and former Scientologist. He created content about cults and mind control, mixed with some conspiracy theory topics. I really enjoyed his Dazed After Dark sessions, where people would hang out and talk about various subjects. He was scheduled to do an interview with another YouTuber who is also a former Scientologist, but he missed it. People were concerned, but life happens, and sometimes you get busy. Several days passed with no updates, which was unusual, but he is not obligated to inform anyone if something is keeping him occupied. More people became involved because he lived alone, and although he had friends, no one had heard from him. A welfare check was requested, and the police found him. He had died from a massive heart attack, likely brought on by years of heavy smoking. I was crushed. Doug and I were about the same age, and I had always felt we could have been real-life friends. I still watch his content, even though it makes me sad that he is gone. I'm still waiting to be notified about his last Dazed After Dark session. Rest easy, Doug. Story 22. Thanks for asking. I was looking up that channel, for which I will always be waiting to post their name, and I saw that they posted new videos 4 months ago after a 3-year break. Laziki. Story 23. Action button. I know Rogers is still producing content and podcasts, but it is surprising to have a channel with only 7 videos, some with millions of views, and keep us waiting. Please, Tim, just release the next season. Story 24. Desert Drifter. He just passed through. The channel is new and interesting. He hiked the American Southwest, sharing great storytelling and showcasing many archaeological sites. Story 25. Playing Final Fantasy XIV. I loved this one YouTuber's channel. He made videos specifically for tanking dungeons. He has since hidden his channel and all content is out of date, but it was awesome when I first started playing 4 years ago. I think he went by Zodiark, if I remember correctly. Story 26. Drawing with Waffles. She was my comfort channel for a long time. I absolutely loved the format of the videos, the art, and her narration. Many evenings were spent with a cup of tea and a new Waffles video. Unfortunately, due to health issues, she has not posted a video for 2 years now. The last message to the community, sent a year ago, indicated that she wasn't doing well but was fighting. This is heartbreaking. I wish her all the best and hope that one day she will come back happy and healthy. Story 27. The Ultimate Fashion History channel may not be as popular or well-known as other channels, but it will forever hold a place in my heart. It was run by a fashion college professor named Amanda Halley, who sadly passed away from cancer a few years ago. Her husband also passed away shortly after. I still watch her videos from time to time. Story 28. Engineer Guy posts infrequently, but he did share a new video today. I love his channel. Story 29. Every frame a painting disappeared for years and has just returned to posting videos, which is a great reward for my patience. Story 30. I was going to say Ask a Ninja, but he has apparently come out of his 19-year hibernation and posted some shorts recently. Story 31. Physics Girl is still battling long COVID and myalgic encephalomyelitis/chronic fatigue syndrome and has been basically bedridden for over 2 years. Story 32. DJ Functional has great videos featuring breakbeats and samples. I remain subscribed in hopes he will return with new content. Story 33. Smash TV features some of the best music, movies, and TV mixes ever. It serves as a regular background video while I am doing housework. The content is excellent, but there has been no activity for 5 years. I even downloaded the entire channel in case it ever goes offline. Story 34. Hot Chocolate Party. They created songs and sketches that are permanently etched in my memory. It's a shame they stopped. Story 35. Black 20 Studios has not released a video in a while. I believe their last one was in 2010. Story 36. Rojofern is a great YouTuber who makes about 1 video a year. The content is informative, and they have excellent music included. Story 37. Robrens is a machining channel. I found it interesting to watch him work because he had an almost attention deficit disorder-like approach to doing things correctly. He taught me to control variables I didn't even know existed. I'm not sure if his channel is officially inactive, but he hasn't posted in about a year. Story 38. Balika for beautiful aviation videos of gliding and desert drifter for a wonderful soul whose love of the desert and outdoors was truly inspirational. Story 39. I really wish David Romero would create more animated short horror films. The few that he has on his channel from several years ago are excellent. Story 40. L1011 Widebody. He passed away on February 4, 2019, at the age of 32. I still love his Mech 2 playthroughs. Story 41. There is a person I used to watch who fixed cars. A toned-down British version of Scotty Kilmer, called The Savage Garage. He stopped posting about 3 years ago. He was great. I believe he suffered from some mental health issues, and I sincerely hope he is okay. I also used to watch Matt Armstrong until he started making uninteresting skits for the sponsors, which annoyed me. He was good when he first started. Story 42. It's sad that no one mentioned Duchabagacalit yet. He had a uniquely funny voice in the anime fandom that I loved when I watched anime. It seems life just got in the way, and he doesn't make videos anymore, which is understandable. Story 43. I like Jarius, but he just stopped. No messages, no updates, just made a last video exactly like the rest of them, and that was it. Story 44. Ishitani Furniture used to have the best fine woodworking videos. Occasionally, he still posts, but it is not like the impressive content he used to share. Story 45. Spoony Experiment. I think his original channel is gone, and he only posts Let's Plays. My ex introduced me to him to tease me about my love for Final Fantasy VIII, and he made me laugh so much. I Hate Everything was pretty funny. I don't know why he only does the occasional Destiny videos now. Story 46. Slipgator created an entertaining video game show, particularly his Ark series, and then disappeared one day. Story 47. All the theory content from MatPat is available, but the channels are losing their appeal. I will revisit the older material, but the new content is simply not engaging. Story 48. Dalton Bantz created hilarious friendly artificial intelligence president videos that made me fantasize about a world where we all got along and played video games. It's like Pokemon Go as a YouTube series. I watch all of them at least once a month. Story 49. Alan Wallace was known for his YouTube channel focused on astrophotography. He discussed general astronomy and coined the phrase, "What's in the night sky?" to highlight upcoming celestial events. He passed away unexpectedly about a year ago after an infection following a surgical procedure and was deeply loved by the community he created. He will be remembered as a kind soul who wanted to share his passion for the night sky with others. He is greatly missed by many. Story 50. The Kevin James YouTube channel. I know he got busy and had to stop, but his sketches are a league above the standard content found on typical YouTube channels. Story 51. Such a fascinating niche of video essays, specifically musical storytelling in movies, and I haven't found anyone else discussing what he covers. He hasn't posted in a long time due to issues with plagiarism, and YouTube can be quite strict with music content. I miss him a lot. Story 52. Jim can't swim, though not technically dead. He has 5 million subscribers who will drop everything to watch, but they rarely post. Story 53. Alan Tutorial is a channel featuring a creator who filmed point-of-view videos demonstrating how to perform various tasks. If you watch the videos in sequence, they progressively become darker and more surreal. Additionally, the creator portrayed an alien named Tut O'Real in the show Skeleton Crew. Story 54. The Creatures and Cow Chop. While things may not have ended in the best way, they will always hold a special place in my heart. Story 55. Michael Hartigan created the best piano tutorial series ever. It taught me a little about piano playing and had me laughing with its over-the-top comedy. Story 56. Muchie's Pace is a hamster rescue YouTuber. She has done amazing things for hamsters and small animals. Although she hasn't posted in a long time and has faced many difficulties, I still support her channel and her efforts. I hope she will upload again one day. Story 57. Not necessarily dead, but dwindling. Dope or Nope. was just some friends enjoying each other's company. Even if the videos became a little formulaic and repetitive near the end, William Osman is silly and fairly wholesome. Story 58. Glenn Webb, a Marvel Legends reviewer and customizer, passed away years ago, but I still check his channel occasionally. Story 59. Swish Films Incorporated created humorous videos using Zelda CDI cutscenes as the foundation. Approximately 14 years after his last upload, he shared a new video, and his subscriber count surged dramatically. Story 60. I encourage you to support the creators. I relocated and essentially abandoned my YouTube channel due to my new job and life changes. However, after about 3 years, I unexpectedly gained a new subscriber this week. I don't know why, but there are still people interested in seeing me finish what I started, which may motivate me to find time in the future. Story 61. Kitty0706 was known for his hilarious Gary's Mod animations. Unfortunately, he passed away from leukemia a decade ago. I still go back and watch his videos from time to time. Story 62. I don't know if anyone has mentioned these individuals yet, but Technoblade and Tinfoil Chef were both great Minecraft YouTubers who died far too young. Story 63. Demolition Ranch and Off the Ranch are not gone for months or years, but they have recently retired. It is sad to see them go. Story 64. HAWP official because the voice actor is great and it is nice to access their videos occasionally. Story 65. The Bike Wanderer. His videos were exceptional and felt unique compared to others in the genre. Rest in peace, Ayahan. Story 66. Counter Arguments. His videos are a masterclass in video essays. His 5-part breakdown of 12 Angry Men is phenomenal. Story 67. They have recently passed away, but Demolition Ranch and Off the Ranch will be greatly missed. I will truly miss seeing the adventures of Matt and all his friends. Story 68. The Hybrid Librarian is widely believed to have passed away, which is why the uploads have stopped. I really enjoy the videos he made, especially those related to science. Story 69. Summoning Salt and CGP Grey can take as long as they like between videos. I will wait patiently. I know Summoning Salt just released a video yesterday, but it is always months between videos, so it still answers the question. They are the only YouTubers I subscribe to. Story 70. Heather Feather has been gone for years, but I still love her old ASMR videos. They are some of the best even now. Story 71. The gaming historian creates videos that resemble documentaries and are extremely well-researched and produced. Although he has moved on to other projects, his channel remains enjoyable to watch. Story 72. Every Frame a Painting was inactive for a while, but it started posting again about a year ago, including a really impressive short film. YouTube would not be what it is today without it. Story 73. The individual's inconsistent upload schedule aside, his episodes consistently feature exceptionally high-quality subtitling. Story 74. Physics girl Diana Cowan deserves support while she focuses on her health. Get well soon, Diana. Story 75. Jeff Major was hilarious. His videos were a welcome distraction. He stopped suddenly, and I heard something about cancer or a car accident, which made me fear the worst. But no, he's alive and well with a nice house and a family, and I couldn't be happier for him. One of these days, I'm going to rewatch his bridge designer videos. Story 76. I still listen to Corpse Husband. He stopped posting years ago, but for horror narrators, he was among the best. Dark Somnium holds that title now, but I still listen to Corpse Husband frequently. Story 77. Magni Desmond and Vesper Noir have moved on to other pursuits and frequently collaborate, but I still can't bring myself to unfollow them. Story 78. Tom Scott's content is both amazing and educational. He announced a year ago that he would stop making videos for a while, but I still go back to them frequently. Story 79. I Wait Swan, a Japanese vlogger, was someone I used to watch over 15 years ago before he sadly passed away. His videos still bring me great comfort. Story 80. Some of the most clever lyrics and unexpected hits ever. The uploads become less frequent, but I will stay subscribed and continue to listen. Story 81. I will always rewatch Jenna Marbles videos. I know her significant other still streams, but her channel was like comfort food. I miss that goofy girl and her dogs. Story 82. Simply Austin. There are other channels that cover emulation news, but Austin's videos were well put together and entertaining, making them my go-to for everything emulation. The channel ceased activity for around 4 years. Then Austin returned with a few videos in 2022 before going dark again. I keep hoping he's working on another long-form spectacular and that we'll see more content someday. Story 83. Crack in the Box. You will cry. His channel and his life were very touching. Story 84. Photonic Induction. The Mad Scientist. Story 85. Valkyrie Aurora used to make videos about the Nier and Drakengard multiverse. She faced harassment from a person who threatened to leak her information, so she deleted everything and later reposted some content after a year. She had a soothing voice, never showed her face, which may have been too much for some people, I guess. Story 86. Laoshu 5500, the original YouTube polyglot, was active for years before anyone else. He passed away just as his channel was gaining significant popularity. Story 87. Game Theory. MatPat may be gone, and his replacement is a farce, but I admire the work he did enough to continue supporting his channel. As for the other theory channels, we will see. Story 88. Jenna Marbles. Her channel brings me nostalgia. I'm glad she held herself accountable. Many people wouldn't do that, so I respect her for it. However, I definitely miss her. Story 89. I know a YouTuber whose channel is called Iggy Fresh, and I used to watch him a lot when I was younger. He was such a kind and dedicated content creator. However, something happened with his YouTube career. I think he wasn't getting enough views or didn't know how to gain more subscribers. So he switched to typical Grand Theft Auto 5 content like, Who Would Win? And From Poor to Rich Franklin. Then one day he stopped uploading, and it turned out he found a job in real life. A month or so later, he returned and tried to revive his channel, but it sadly couldn't gain enough views. His channel is still active today. I really miss him saying at the end of each video, "Peace out." I wish him the best in life wherever he is. Story 90. I can't remember the name, but I suddenly miss an old channel where they created digital drawings, perhaps in the morning. I recall it being quite funny and having an orange logo. Story 91. Diana has been devastated by long COVID and is unable to work. Her channel features engaging science content presented in a very approachable way. Story 92. Because my support could make a significant difference for someone who has been suffering for years. Thanks a bunch for sticking around till the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome and goodbye.